He's on a 2-day visit to the state, which is expected to go to polls in March next year. Amit Shah is scheduled to attend a series of official and party programs. He will begin the day with the inauguration of the Central Forensic Science Laboratory in Rajarhat in the outskirts of Kolkata. Later in the day, and this is where all eyes will be, the Home Minister will be addressing BJP leaders as well as functionaries at a party convention at the Netaji Indoor Stadium. Now, Amit Shah is expected to chart out the BJP's roadmap for the West Bengal elections in 2026. Amit Shah will also be visiting the ancestral home of Swami Vivekananda at the Shimla Street in North Kolkata. This is Amit Shah's first visit to West Bengal after Operation Sindoor.
बंगाल के 10 करोड़ जनता और उसमें मातृशक्ति उसी को समर्थन करते हैं जो हमारे सिंदूर का मर्यादा रखे हैं। वो नरेंद्र मोदी जी, वो अमित शाह जी आज बंगाल में जरूरत है। और 10:30 बज रहे, बारिश हो रहे, लेकिन ये है बंगाल। कार्यकर्ता और बंगाल के लोग आज डेस्परेटली एक चेंज ओवर मांग रहे। 2026 बंगाल सिर्फ बीजेपी का है।
अमित शाह जी आज बहुत दिन का बाद हमारा कोलकाता में जब आए तो इतने सारे हमारा कर्मी समर्थक और पब्लिक ने इतना उच्छ्वास ये बहुत दिन का बाद हुआ है। 2026 के लिए हम लोग तैयार हैं। अमित शाह जी के नेतृत्व में, प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में हम लोग पश्चिम बंगाल भी भाजपा सरकार बनाएंगे। 2026 का आज से लड़ाई शुरू हो गया।
Now, hours before Amit Shah's arrival, the BJP gunned for the police, accusing them of intimidation as well as political bias. The BJP co-in charge for Bengal, Amit Malviya, shared a video of a policeman who is heard telling a youth that action will be taken against him at night. Reacting to the video, the BJP MP Raju Bista has said that the policeman threatened the youth, saying they can chant Jai Shri Ram during the day if they want, but action will be taken against them at night. The BJP MP has now written to the Bengal governor, the state home secretary and the DGP demanding immediate action against the officer.
करते रहो, अभी एक्शन तो रात में दिखाएंगे आप, ठीक है? रात में करना मेरा साथ।
मुझे लगता है पश्चिम बंगाल के जितने भी पुलिस वाले हैं, शोकल पुलिस वाले, उन सबको जो है नेता बन जाना चाहिए, उनको चुनाव लड़ना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो नेताओं वाली बयानबाजी करते हैं। और आज भी जैसा आपने बताया, पुलिस वाला हिंदू युवा को कहता है कि दिन में तुम जय श्री राम कर लो, रात उसकी है, रात उसको उठाएगा। मैं भी देखता हूं, तू उठा के देख ले चल।
With the BJP stepping up the attack on the Mamata government and big BJP guns storming Mamata's turf, the battle for 2026 is already heating up. The TMC, though, has hit back, saying the BJP's new political campaign by the name Operation Bengal was an insult to the state. The TMC was referring to Shukanta Majumdar's recent call to carry out Operation West Bengal, just like Operation Sindoor. The remarks were made before the Prime Minister took the stage.
ये जो भाजपा क्या कर रहे हैं, ऑपरेशन सिंदूर से ऑपरेशन बंगाल का कंपेयर करके ऑपरेशन बंगाल बोल रहा है, ये तो बंगाल का इंसल्ट है। प्रधानमंत्री जी और स्वराष्ट्र मंत्री, होम मिनिस्टर, गृह मंत्री जी का बंगाल टूर का तो हम लोग पहले भी देखे थे। 21 असेंबली इलेक्शन, 23 वो पंचायत इलेक्शन, 24 लोकसभा इलेक्शन, क्या हुआ था? ये पॉलिटिकल टूरिस्ट है बंगाल में।
Remember, Prime Minister Modi had launched a blistering attack on the Mamata government over Murshidabad violence in which Hindu homes were targeted. The Prime Minister accused the TMC government of fostering violence, corruption and lawlessness, claiming that people in the state are desperate to oust the Nirmam or cruel government. The issue is also likely to be raised by Home Minister during his Bengal visit. When asked about it during a press conference, though, the Bengal Congress chief also weighed in, blaming both the TMC as well as the BJP for the Murshidabad violence.
दो चीज क्लियर है, सुन लीजिए। ये जो आग लगा है, ये आग किसने लगा है? भाजपा ने आग लगाया और मैचेस जो है ये टीएमसी ने दिया। 2026 बाइनरी पॉलिटिक्स क्रिएट करने के लिए एक लेबोरेटरी बनाया गया है। जब नौकरी नहीं होगा तो हर सड़क पर, हर मोहल्ला में बेरोजगारी रहेगा। बेरोजगारी जो होगा उसको अपने पैसा देके यूटिलाइज करा सकते हो। जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट both are doing this nuisance job.
My colleague Sabyasachi is joining us on the broadcast with the details of what's expected today and tomorrow. It's a two-day visit of Amit Shah, and Sabyasachi, a lot of focus is going to be on the political meetings that Amit Shah is going to be holding as well. Later in the day, he is going to be addressing the BJP cadre, with West Bengal being one state where the BJP has done well during the parliamentary elections, but it hasn't been able to make a mark during the assembly elections. So today is going to be very crucial as Home Minister charts out the roadmap for the BJP for the assembly elections, isn't it?
Well, that's right. During the first Lok Sabha polls, the BJP did well after winning 18 Lok Sabha seats, after which a lot of the leaders were hoping that the BJP would do well in the 2021 Vidhan Sabha polls. But BJP did manage to get a good number of seats, but a lot of their MLAs left BJP and joined Trinamool Congress. Now, at this particular time, the focus of the High Command is to strengthen the BJP at the grassroots level. Now, the meeting of Home Minister Amit Shah, that he is going to brief the BJP leaders and workers at the Netaji Indoor Stadium today, holds a lot of significance, because in this meeting, Home Minister Amit Shah will give a blueprint for the upcoming Bengal polls, and as well as later in the day, he is going to meet with all the Mandal presidents as well as the BJP leaders. Now, this particular meeting also holds a lot of significance, because this meeting will be focused on strengthening the BJP at the grassroots level. See, the Trinamool Congress has an upper hand. The Trinamool Congress has been blaming the BJP, stating that these leaders are outsiders. Trinamool time and again has claiming the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi or Home Minister Amit Shah as a seasonal visit. In fact, the Trinamool also alleges that the BJP does not have a real connection, a genuine commitment to the people of West Bengal. Now, Trinamool Congress time and again has leveled serious allegation against the BJP, but the BJP also countered against the Trinamool Congress, specifically upping its gun on the recent violence that has taken place in Murshidabad. See, the BJP also cited the report, the inquiry committee which was set up by the Calcutta High Court itself, which has clearly named that the Trinamool Congress local leaders were involved in the violence. Now, be it Prime Minister Narendra Modi or Home Minister Amit Shah, both of them have raised up this issue time and again, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his visit to Alipurdwar in North Bengal, has raised up this issue, that how the Trinamool Congress has been involved in Murshidabad, the violence, and how they have been targeting the Hindu families in Murshidabad. And this particular issue is still burning in the state of West Bengal, and Home Minister Amit Shah is also expected to raise this issue when he is going to address the BJP workers and leaders at Netaji Indoor Stadium, and also would give a message to the BJP leaders that this message needs to spread out to the entire state as well.
Okay, all right. Sabyasachi, thank you for joining us with those details. A lot expected through the day as Amit Shah is going to be in West Bengal. Political attacks also likely to escalate, and we'll come back to you for those updates.